Back in Week 4, the Ravens lost a blowout in their previous game against the Raiders. Can Las Vegas sweep the series? The answer comes your way next on EA Sports.
It's the first of 6 games here on Super Wildcard Weekend, and we are underway on EA Sports. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
So here come the Ravens with their first look on offense. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And as we continually grade players, especially quarterbacks, how about this young man, second year in the NFL, guided his team into the playoffs, and now he wants to show the world that they should buy in on him because he wants to evolve from that young quarterback to that true team leader that takes his team deep in the playoffs.
That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
There he goes, right side. And he'll wind up taking this all the way down to the Raiders' 18.
57 yards rushing for him now as he has started this wild card round with a flourish.
And you talk about great blocking up front. I don't think he was even touched, not a finger on him, until he was brought down to the ground.
I think we heard the whoosh as he went by, didn't we? Right through the gap. No one there, as you outlined. No one touched him at all. A free sprint into the secondary.
Yeah, that's what you call breaking free right there. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Meanwhile, Richardson's throw taken in by Long here.
Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. First carry now for the LSU alum, Ty Davis-Price.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Now 3rd down and 7. Now it's Richardson.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already...
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown.
Najee Harris
taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Ravens will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Jake Moody now for the point after.
And the Ravens lead at 7-0. A drive that time of 6 plays.
And it was Najee Harris who finished it off with a touchdown run. From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
So now it's the Raiders' turn to go on offense for the first time.
They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa.
And there's really no underestimating or downplaying the incredible regular season he had throwing the football. When you throw for over 5,000 yards, that's a monster season. He's got an offense that's certainly capable of doing damage in the postseason as well. But he also understands that defense tends to win championships in the playoffs. He wants to find a way to set that aside and advance his team.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to see?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt.
Fielded at the 33. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
Baltimore about ready to go on offense.
They bring the 5 seed into the playoffs. Of course, they're one of the wild card teams. And when you're a wild card team, it makes it a little bit tougher. You have to win the extra game. But there's been a precedent set of teams doing that successfully in the past.
And it's usually teams that have aspects that really jump out at you and are really factors in the playoffs. I mean, Pittsburgh, they wrote a heavy run game with Jerome Bettis when they won in 2005. And then don't forget the Giants in 2007, that season, pass rush. Remember how big that was for them during the playoffs. And for Green Bay, it was the quarterback play of Aaron Rodgers. So to me, it's a matter of what's going to affect the game in a big way. Can that aspect of your team really make those plays? A lot of times it's pass rush and quarterback play.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
2nd and 10. Now Richardson.
His throw incomplete. I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but maybe circle this play because if they get the stop and hold them to a field goal here, that's a pretty good job. They're already down on the scoreboard.
A stop now would be vital for them because it could save them from having to do it multiple times.
Richardson hit it, he fumbles it. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10.
Here's Walker to start the drive. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw into the hands of Pickens.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a 1st down, too.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. He was out there waving his arm saying, throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball, and he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
The threat of a 2nd straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. And again, it's Tagovailoa. Incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
1 1st down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
They go play action with Richardson.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the 1st down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's going to get this all the way down
inside the 35. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Richardson back to throw it. He gets it complete to Harris. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
It'll go as a gain of 4. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. An option handoff given to Harris. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal. Richardson out of the shotgun. And this is going to be intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Raiders are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. How you like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you?
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. There he goes left side. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. 44 yards rushing for him now. He's carried the ball just 5 times. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. They run again with Walker. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 4. Tua sets up to pass it. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 42. Looking to pass. Tua. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Tua to try again on 2nd down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Oh, that is incomplete. Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, That's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Chris Jones busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Richardson looking to throw this.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine.
And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And this will be gathered up in the end zone. And that's a defensive touchdown. Once that ball was loose, the question was, would this be 2 or would it be 6? It's 6. The defense able to pounce on it.
And for the offense, the training didn't really kick in, did it? Once that ball comes loose, you've got to get on it, make sure that you recover it, or make sure you punch it out of the end zone. Anything but give it to the defense to score a touchdown.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession.
They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Richardson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Here's Richardson to throw.
It's brought in by Harris. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. On 3rd down, here's Richardson.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
Will McDonald
drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. Here's Corey Bojorquez now. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
22 yards there, a first down. Straight ahead, Walker. 56 yards rushing for him in this first half, as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs. Here now, 2nd and 4. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 31-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
But they're certainly not neglecting their run duties as well, as they ate up the blockers in front and allowed the secondary to get home.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down. Tua going to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Christian Watson, 28 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do, because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Elliott now to add the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it was all capped off by a touchdown catch from Christian Watson. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Richardson looking to throw. Open man is Myers. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Two minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. Richardson working from the gun. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And that's a crusher right there. Had his man open for a 1st down. Throw a fastball when that wasn't necessary. Incomplete pass. One of these quarterbacks going to learn. You don't get extra points for how hard you throw the football.
It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. Christian Watson and the rest of this offense back out now. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally he feels like he's one catch away from turning it into a great game and starting on that road. And the defenders are well aware of that too. They've got to figure out a way to not let that escalate. Keep him right in this zone here and call it a day, because otherwise he can really decimate them.
Better believe they are well aware of his playmaking ability. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Here's Tua. Escaping the pressure right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Tua. That's caught downfield by Pickens. And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 57 yards. Now Tua. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go and half. Touchdown Raiders! A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders would extend their lead here just before halftime. Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A final shot before the half. Richardson. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Raiders are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play.
Okay, BG, thanks very much. The playoffs are underway. What a weekend this is going to be. Super wild card weekend. This, the first of 6 games set to be played. We'll get back out to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's remind everybody what's coming up tomorrow.
Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
And this is going to be a Raiders first down as the tackle made at about the 38.
And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a first down.
Back to Walker on first down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Here's 2nd and 10.
At the 38-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 45-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Ravens' 40-yard line.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. 83 yards receiving now for him on the afternoon as he's got a first down here. Now Tua just going to bat this forward on the end around. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's taken in by Watson. They'll give him 4 yards there. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 17-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. Tua now on first down. Open man left side. Shaheed has it. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 2 yards left on second down from the 9. Tua sets up to pass it. And it's caught. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to first and goal. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Samaje Perine taking it in from a yard out. And the Raiders continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Elliott Good with a PAT, and the lead is now 24. Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. Throw to the right, caught by Okonkwo. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. From the 31, here's second down and 2. On the option left, Richardson. 5 yards that time, taking it himself, and he has enough for the first. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
Richardson looking to throw this. Got his man, Okonkwo. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. First and 10, it's Richardson. They'll let this go for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's second and 10. And they run with Harris off the option. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Here's Richardson to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Jake Moody now on for the field goal. From the left hash, this from 46. And this one is right down Broadway. And they get a little bit closer here as the lead's down to 3 touchdowns. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Mekhi Blackman's got it. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Richardson to the air on first down. Buying time to his left. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. On the option left, Richardson. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. A terrible spot for a holding back on 1st and goal. Now a quick throw out wide to Myers. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on 3rd and goal. Now Richardson back to throw it. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Levi Onwuzurike picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. One quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. You are watching the NFL on EA. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And the Raider D, they get the football back. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. 2nd down and 6 now from the 26.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And this offense on 3rd down today, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
And going right back to Walker.
Fighting through. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the 1st down. Here's the Raiders punter now as he's on here to punt it away. .45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Richardson out of the shotgun.
And the Raiders have got him. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up.
We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Richardson looking to throw.
He gets it complete to Harris. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. So 8 yards on the completion there. 3rd and 7 now.
Now it's Richardson. Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. It's Myers again with another catch.
And he's got this down to the 35. This duo locked in. 14 yards there and a 1st down.
Again, it's Richardson.
It's brought in by Harris. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Levi Onwuzurike.
Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now Richardson.
Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Richardson.
He finds his man. Complete. It's Harris. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. They call it a loss of a yard there. And 3rd and 1 now.
And that's a great job of tackling right there. If he could have made the first man miss, maybe he could have taken it into the end zone. Instead, they stopped him pretty well right in his tracks, and you often see that in the red zone. Offense has to be quick. In this case, the defense was quicker.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They fake the handoff. Now Tua.
And that went to the right side and incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the 1st down. Las Vegas sending out their punter now. He's been terrific so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Returnable here from the 38. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 47-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. Short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Richardson off the play fake. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Now a 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Richardson. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
Now Richardson looks to throw once more. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On the counter, it's Walker.
And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Here's the Raiders punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Now they got to get to the line quickly.
Richardson working from the gun.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Myers. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Back to the air with Richardson.
That's complete into the hands of Myers. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Play action. Now Richardson. Throw to the right, caught by Okonkwo.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. That's caught by Myers. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
From the shotgun, Richardson.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Raiders force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And space opens a bit as he gets it across the 15 to the 17-yard line.
At the 17-yard line, a 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
The Raiders are moving on. Thanks for watching, everybody, and so long.